I'm Gretchen Schrader. I am the librarian here at the Woodlynde School. I'm also the coordinator for the school's Learning Ally program. Woodlynde is an exciting place to work. We are a private school, we're college prep, but our approach is that every child who comes to us may have a learning difference or a barrier that keeps them from learning in a wider classroom.
Anytime a student has a difficulty with language, we want to make sure that we do one of two things. We want to make sure that we remediate wherever we can, that we're providing kids opportunities to learn skills that they don't necessarily have in an appropriate way. We also want to make sure that we allow kids to get to appropriate for them text, even if they can't get past it by reading it themselves. That they can do the hard thinking, and they can do the deep discussions, and they can learn all of the content. They just need to learn it in a different way. Learning Ally allows students access to information, access to books, access to the world around them, access to success.
Learning Ally helps a child who, in a room full of other students that are opening the book and reading very quietly, helps them feel a part of a reading community. And then they learn to enjoy books, and then they start to make the imagery and the images in their minds, and that's really what reading is all about.
One of the things I love to work with kids on is using Learning Ally, plugging in those headphones, opening up that book, actively following along. It allows them to combine the auditory with the visual. The physical aspect of highlighting as they're doing that is also a physical way of learning. So we're getting auditory, we're getting visual, we're getting kinesthetic or movement-based information going into the student all at the same time.
Well, one of the really exciting things about Learning Ally is kids don't just have access to the books that teachers or curriculum say would be really great for you to read this year. It allows them to explore and identify and look for things that feed them, feed their interest, feed their soul, feed their new ideas, and help them grow and become a stronger part of the world around us.
Before Learning Ally, I had a lot of trouble following along with the books. In class, sometimes they might be going too fast, too slow. I might read ahead, get a little bit antsy. With Learning Ally, I can control my pace and how fast I want to read, how much I want to read. It really did make a big difference in my life.
I remember going home and crying for hours because I thought I was stupid because I couldn't read at the same level as everybody else, even though I was just as smart as they were. After I started using Learning Ally, it became so much easier. I could move up levels in reading. I went from being in the lowest reading group in 6th grade to being in honors English going into AP. That's just a great feeling to be able to accomplish something like that, given the tools. And that's what Learning Ally has given me, is a chance to succeed.
The kids are loving the fact that this can be in their back pocket, that it can be on their phone, it can be on their iPod Touch, that it can travel with them, that they can order directly from their device. And so it's incredibly user-friendly for them. And nobody can tell whether they're listening to their book or listening to their music. And that makes them feel great. They can order it, they can download it, they can read it all right there in their hand. And that's a fabulous direction for them.
Learning Ally is one of those things that really honors what a kid is able to understand, what a child is able to learn. And when you honor that learning, you make it rewarding. And when you make learning rewarding, you motivate a child. And when a child is motivated, any teacher will tell you, they can learn anything.
Learning Ally, making reading accessible for all.